Bang, 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 get money gang. Bang, 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 get money gang. We out here, man. Hey. Hey, we got the update on young Dolph. RP Dolph. We coming to y'all live. Y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Y'all know what time it is. It's GhettoDVD, man. We out here. We watching this trial. I'm trying to see what's going on. You know they gonna close down at like 4 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on. We can't hear nothing. See what the chat talking about. Bang, 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 get money gang. We in the building, man. We watching this Dolph. RP Dolph. Y'all know what time it is. You know, they say that's how I blew up. They say I blew up with Dolph, you feel me? I've been cold in the city, you feel me? But I know when I took my game down there to Memphis, and then they showed me their game, you know what I'm saying? I was on another page, you feel me? So it just blew up like that. I appreciate them, brother. They want me down there right now. They want me down in Memphis right now, bro. Me and my lady, we might go ahead and go down to Memphis, man. Shout out to LaGale. We gonna go to Memphis. Rolling up some of this gas, you feel me? Shout out to the land, shout out to the mob. Shout out everybody in the land. You know, we out here, we running it up for young Dolph. You feel me? I'm finna see, I gotta check. See who else online. Make sure I ain't missing no live. Word on the street, Big Jook put 100K on Dolph. And he met with Justin Johnson. And shit, I've been kind of knew this story, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell y'all a little story while we waiting on this sound to come back in court. Like, shit, like, I ain't gonna say who told me, but they was telling me about growing up in the North. It's two sides to Memphis. There's a few sides to Memphis. The North side, the South side. Dolph them from the South side. Yo Gotti them from the North. So they from North Memphis. So a motherfucker used to go to school with Big Jook. Big Jook was the thug. Yo Gotti wasn't never the thug ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Big Jook was the thug. So I been knew that shit. I knew Big Jook Motherfuckers been they'll just get out on Yo Gotti because that's his brother, but a motherfucker been knew Big Jook was the you know what I'm saying? Was but a motherfucker, I ain't no snitch, so I wasn't putting no information out like that. You feel me? But a nigga knew what was going on with this Dolph case. Nah, I told y'all it was gonna take some years before they go to trial. It's been almost 3 years. This going on in November. It'll be 3 years. This 2024, 22, 23, 24. It's been 3 years. Am I tweaking? Ain't no sound coming through this bitch. This ain't no sound. But bang, bang, bang. Y'all better realize, man, bro, I'm coming back, bro. I'm coming back with revengeance. I'm coming back to revenge Dolph too, man. I ain't playing, man. Dolph and them gave me a big boost out here, G. I ain't playing either, Joe. So this Dolph came right on time, bro. This trial came right on time, man. For real. So it's all back down. So I need y'all to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Y'all need to get back on the ball. We back on the ball again. It's on Fox too. We gonna go to another. This one is good. Good.
You guys, I'm starving. What are we doing for dinner tonight?
I decided what we had for dinner last
We
week, so
finna
why don't
find
you
them
guys
Dolph
decide?
case.
Pizza! I just want french fries.
Sushi!
They got so many fucking commercials, man. Damn. I guess ain't nobody got no sound right now. They probably cut Dolph sound off. We can't hear shit. Shout out to the land. Shout out to the mob. We finna make this song, bruh. We finna finish this song on the real. We got a song. Y'all need to let me know what y'all want me to say on that bitch. Yo, bang, bang, bang. Y'all check it out, man. We out here. This ghetto DVD. We turning up, man. We back down, man. This Young Dolph update. While you coming in, hit that like button, man. Straight up. Share this live to Twitter, gang. Make sure you share this live to Twitter, gang. Y'all know exactly what time it is. Y'all know exactly what time this shit is. We finna call some niggas up too. We out here, this gang, bang, 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 get money gang. You know that shit bogus, man. That shit bogus. They killed Dolph, G. That shit bogus as hell. Young Dolph, he was just trying to get some motherfucking cookies, and they don't get down on Dolph. They gonna get down on Dolph. Anybody who the real motherfucker want to get down on. Man, G. We finna put this shit together for y'all though, on my soul. This the realest shit we got out here for you, man. Real talk, man. We finna put Dolph on this bitch. We should put Dolph and Unc on that bitch. On the G. That's Dolph and Big Crip. Fuck. Nigga, I know Dolph for real, nigga. Fuck. Where my people at, man? Where my motherfucking people at? Where my people at? Who fuck with Dolph? Where my motherfucking people at? Where my motherfucking people at, man? Where my motherfucking people at? Drop a comment on the thing. Where my motherfucking people at? Share this live on Twitter. Where my motherfucking people at? That's out here for Dolph. Before I snap the fuck out, man. Where my motherfucking people at? Ain't no sound with this dog.
They put me and Jessica together, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, I met him quick.
Jook's the money man calling the shots.
Yeah.
Quet puts you and Justin together.
Right.
And you and Justin are cool with each other and interact with each other over the months. Hear Jook say anything back?
Yeah, he'll get with us when he get done with the kids, or get up on them.
He'll get with y'all when I didn't hear that last part.
Get up, or get up with, finish with the kids, or something like that.
But he was busy with his kids.
Yeah, something like that.
Gotcha. But he would get up with y'all after that. Okay. How are you feeling at this point?
I'm hurt because I was shot.
Where are y'all's guns at this point?
We had them in the backseat for the expedition.
Okay, so y'all brought them with you from the Mercedes to the expedition?
Yeah.
Were y'all still wearing your gloves? Do you remember?
I don't remember.
Okay. So y'all are in the expedition. The FaceTime call with Jook has happened. What do y'all do? Where y'all headed? What y'all saying?
We went to the gas station, put some gas in the expedition truck first in the University Memphis area. Then he was trying to find, Justin was trying to find somebody at the house we could go, so, we get cleaned up or whatnot.
All right. You needed some medical attention or something.
Yeah, he had called one of his partners, Justin had called one of his partners to bring me a wound kit, bring us a wound kit or whatever.
Do you know who he called?
I don't know what he got.
Do you have your phone with you during this?
Nah, my phone, I had left my phone in the bin, in the safe bin.
All right. So when you got in the bins from your house, did you have your phone with you?
Yeah, I had my phone. I put it in the glove department.
Okay. When you got out to shoot Dolph like we saw, do you have your phone with you?
Nah, it was in the glove department of the bin.
Okay. Had you put it in the glove department so that it wouldn't be on you?
Yeah, I put it in.
But you forgot.
Yeah.
So when you and Justin in the expedition, you don't have your phone, but he has his.
Yeah.
Is he able to make contact with somebody to figure out how to get stuff or where to go?
Oh, he had called one of his cousins. He said whose house we went over in White Haven, so we clean up, change clothes or whatnot. And Quit had called like, man, y'all gotta clean this stuff up. Quit had called. And I was like, man, get my phone at the car. Get my phone at the car. Left my phone in the car. So he was like, all right, we need to move the car. That's what Quit was saying.
So we talked to Jook right after,
Yeah.
but Quet too.
Yeah.
And do you remember whether or not the conversations with Quet happened before y'all got to his cousin's apartment or after?
Yeah, I can't recall.
Okay. But it was all close together.
Yeah, it was out.
And tell me again what Quet said during these conversations?
Yeah, we had to get rid of that car. We had to move that car, get rid of it.
Because y'all had put this car in a driveway on Bradley, right?
Yeah, right across the street from the house.
Right across the street from where Quet lives.
Right.
He said y'all need to move this.
Yeah, we gotta burn that junk up. Gotta get rid of it.
Y'all were busy trying to get yourselves taken care of that.
Yeah, we we changed clothes with them, and I had pole peroxide on me and wrapped myself up, and I had to text my girl to come get me. Text her the address off of Justin's phone to come get me.
And let's get there, but you said that Justin had contacted his cousin about going to her place, is that right?
Yeah.
Is that Kiana Hopper?
Yeah.
Did y'all in fact go to her place?
Correct.
When y'all went to her place, what car were y'all in?
We was in the White Expedition.
When y'all get to her place, what do y'all do?
We went inside, changed clothes, and we was in there. She had helped me for a minute before the wound kit came. She was helping me out or whatever. We changed clothes, and the wound kit came. I was able to, put a bandage on it and stuff like that.
Okay. I want to show you a video. See that person there?
Yeah.
Is that the White Expedition?
Yeah, that's the White Expedition.
Who's driving it?
I'm driving.
This woman that we had seen earlier that walks back, is that Justin's cousin?
Yeah, that's her.
can stop it here. Driver just got out. Who's that?
That's me.
You got your shirt all messed up, don't you?
Yeah.
Why is that
I'm bleeding. I'm shot.
in the shoulder?
Yeah.
Go, and we saw somebody get out of the passenger side. Is that right?
Yeah, that's just.
All right. You can play a little further. Gray sweatpants, black hoodie, and that hat we saw is Justin. Is that correct?
Correct.
Same outfits that y'all were wearing during the murder?
Correct.
Y'all go inside. Tell me what y'all do once y'all get inside.
We change clothes. We change clothes. We didn't talk too much to her about nothing that went down or nothing like this.
All right.
But we had change clothes or whatnot.
Tell me about your shoulder.
Oh, I was bleeding. Like, I was bleeding and stuff, so she gave me some peroxide.
So basically, listen. This right here is snitching. The guy on the stand is telling the story. I don't know what he's telling this whole story for. He got shot and all this shit. I think he just think he caught red-handed and probably giving up everything. I don't know why this man is telling this story like this on court. This is the most craziest. I fuck with Memphis, but this is the countryest shit I've ever seen. You telling just the whole story. Come on, man. Memphis fast on the money and the music. But this crime, come on, man. This man telling the whole fucking story, man.
So put on my shoulder, or and the wound keep pulled up. So I was able to bandage that joint up.
Wound kit. Did you say pulled up or came up? Is that right?
Yeah.
Had Justin gone outside?
Yeah, he went outside to get the bag.
Play that next video.
Justin Johnson, you are fucked. This man just told y'all every move and they got cameras to blame it.
See that man that came out?
Yeah.
Who's that?
It's just.
He's taking off the hoodie, is that right?
Taking off a hoodie?
He doesn't have the hoodie on anymore, does he?
Nah. We had trying clothes.
What are these things in his hand?
Oh, that's the wound kit. Walgreens, baby.
Remember, Chicago in the house for putting down this Dolph case. I stayed in Memphis almost a year and a half doing this documentary of Dolph. I've been to Dolph land about 6 times. They say I blew up off Dolph. If Dolph brought me together to get me blown up, we gonna give that credit to Dolph. We finna give Dolph his credit, nigga. Nigga, shout out Dolph, nigga. I'm finna be in Memphis in another month or two, nigga. We finna be right back in Memphis. We finna be right back in LA. We finna be right back in Atlanta, nigga. We coming to a city near you, nigga. RP Dolph, nigga. The man just told the whole story. The man just told the whole story. You finna watch it. Hold on. This the hottest news out right now. Young Dolph murder trial. Young Dolph murder trial. This Young Dolph murder trial. Nigga, when they give the credit to Dolph, nigga. There's cameras everywhere, man. They even put cameras all around here.
He's got like a yellow, looks like a piece of clothing or something. Is that right?
Yeah,
And then the wound care bags.
yeah.
Does he come back in the apartment?
Yeah, he come back in with the wound care. The wound kit.
And then wound care wise, what happens in there?
Oh, clean me up. He had cleaned each other really good. He had got scrapes on the back. I can see it.
You got shot.
Yeah, I got a shot.
He had a scrape.
Yeah, he got scraped on the back.
After y'all get patched up, y'all leave the apartment?
I had text my girl from his phone and sent her the address to come get me.
Okay, you had used Justin's phone to text your girlfriend?
Right.
When y'all talked to Quet and he told y'all to move the car, did you tell him anything about your phone?
Yeah, I told him to get my phone at the glove department. And he told me to meet him over at the car wash to get my phone or whatever.
Okay. We can play the video of y'all leaving now. Does your girlfriend, in fact, come to pick you up?
Yeah, she pulled up.
Who's in the yellow hoodie?
And just in the yellow hoodie, and me with the black.
And then Kiana again, is that right?
Yeah.
You're walking over here. What are you walking to?
I'm walking my girl truck and just pulled up.
Okay.
$100,000 ain't worth this game.
this point, have y'all made arrangements as far as meeting up later or anything like that?
Yeah, I was actually finna go get my phone from Quick and go get me some pills because I was shot up. And he was finna go get the money from Jook. He supposed to, we.
So it's the Chevy Trax?
Yeah, it's a Chevy Trax.
Justin there in the yellow?
Yeah.
Bang, bang, bang. This ghetto DVD. We in the building. Y'all turn it up.
Justin still in the elevator?
Yeah, just,
You in the car with your girlfriend?
yeah, I'm gonna call my bitch.
You done fucked up, Mr. Postman. This man done sat up here and told every play-by-play. This nigga done sat up here and said play-by-play what's going on, man. I never seen nothing like this in my life. They might let him go home. He broke it all. That motherfucking Justin Johnson is gone. I want to hear what he got to say.
Y'all go your separate ways at this point?
Yeah, we go and say, boy,
Where do you and your girlfriend go?
I went to meet Quick
Where'd you meet him at?
at the car wash.
Is that Pressure World?
Yeah,
Did you in fact meet him there?
yes.
What happened when you met him there?
I got my phone from him, and he was telling me that he heard that Dolph had shot one of us, because I had told him how he told me that he heard that Dolph had shot one of us, and that one of our blood was on the scene, and he had me that we have our face masks on and stuff.
Did you tell me you had your mask on?
Yeah.
Now, it wasn't actually Dolph that had shot one of you, was it?
Nah.
It was actually the brother.
Right.
Did you tell him that at the time?
Nah, I ain't know.
How long, was that the extent of the conversation you had with Quet at the time?
It was third, and then
Pause. Remember everybody was on Dolph brother ass? Talking about he was the security. And they was wondering how he ain't shoot back. He should have let that bitch ride. He shot one of them motherfuckers. We was wondering, like, ain't nobody shoot back. He shot one of them niggas. Hit that like button. I said, while you in here, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. But Dolph brother shot one of them niggas. I know his brother.
I had left, and he had called my phone, and he was like, he needed to holler at me about something else. And he was finna pull up on me over my dad's house real fast. So I waited for him.
From the car wash, do you remember where you went?
I went to my dad's house.
Okay. And did he pull up at your dad's house?
Yeah, he pulled up at my dad's house.
Did y'all have a second conversation there?
Yeah, we had a second conversation, and I had asked him to give me some more money, so I give me some more pills.
Did he give you some more money?
Yeah.
Was there anything else related in that second conversation about Dolph's murder or?
He was just saying we just gotta get rid of the car. He was saying we gotta get rid of the car and stuff.
Quet was saying that y'all need to get rid of the car.
Yeah, we gotta get rid of the car.
That it was y'all's problem?
Yeah, it really was everybody's problem. He was just need to give us the key to that car so we can get rid of the car.
Okay. Justin had the keys to the Mercedes.
Yeah.
Now, when Justin left, did he tell you where he was going?
Nah, he ain't tell me exactly where you're going, but he supposed to got up with Jook and got back up with me.
Do you know whether or not he actually did get up with Jook?
I don't know.
When Justin left in the expedition.
Pause. Justin probably got up with Jook, got the money, and then paid this nigga. That's why he probably up here telling him. Justin even didn't give this man no money. Let's hear the rest of the story.
Where were the guns?
They was in the truck.
In the truck? In the expedition?
Yeah.
Do you know what happened with those guns?
I don't know.
Have you ever seen them again at all?
I ain't see Justin no more.
Did Justin ever tell you what he did with the guns?
Nah.
Did Quet ever tell you what happened with the guns?
Nah.
You back at your dad's house, but you've been shot in the shoulder.
He's saying he never seen Justin again, but Justin was supposed to go get up with Big Jook. The man never got no money, got to hunt nothing. Big Jook ended up getting killed. There's some scammers out here. That's why kids learn from this. You think you could do some shit like this and get away with it, you're not going to get away. They say a lot of unsolved murders. That's just to scare you. It's probably 25% unsolved murders. It ain't no 50 and 50. It's more solved crime than unsolved crime. You best believe it. Or we wouldn't even be right here watching this.
How do you feel?
It's still like I messed up, but I'm trying to go get these pills. But I pop pills anyway, so I know where to snap at. I know how to snap at.
Did you find some pills?
Yeah.
Did you take your pills?
Yeah.
Do you remember that night? Did you sleep good? Sleep bad? How were you?
I had passed out the night. I had blacked out in the bathroom from losing too much blood or whatever.
Okay.
But my girl had got me back up and stuff like that.
Were you worried about your physical condition?
Nah, I wasn't worried because I knew long as I wasn't bleeding out the mouth, that I was okay. Long as I ain't no blood coming from my mouth, I'm straight. I've been shot before, so I was straight. So.
Was your girl worried about you?
Yeah, she was worried. She was worried. I was just trying to get my money.
Were you afraid that the police maybe knock on your door?
Nah, I wasn't thinking about none of it, to be honest with you, because, I thought, if the car was going to be out the way, stuff like that, like, I wasn't worried about none of it. I ain't going to even lie to you.
This was a car that wasn't connected to you.
Nah, I wasn't the car that,
Y'all wore gloves.
Yeah.
Y'all see that band now? Some counties, that's like his ID band. They could scan them in, or they could that's just his ID band. He might need to scan that for his commissary or go to the doctor or whatever. That's his ID that's on around his wrist. Some counties have that kind of ID on every inmate. You feel me? That's his wristband. They got them like that in Indiana, I think. I know, because I had one.
We had them gloves.
the guns were gone.
Right?
This happened really fast,
Yeah.
in and out.
Ain't nobody expect you to be me. So
And
I'm
nobody
beefing with them.
expecting it to be you. Is that what you
Right?
said?
I want beefing with them.
And that's true. You didn't have a beef with Dolph, did you?
I ain't even know dog. I ain't even that. I ain't had no beef with nobody.
Never met him a day in your
I
life.
haven't met him a day in my life. I just want the money.
And we can call what y'all did here whatever we want to call it, but you're not a professional hitman or anything, are you?
Nah, I ain't nothing to be.
But y'all got offered money
Nah,
by somebody more powerful than y'all.
yeah.
$40,000 is a lot of money to you.
At the time it was. It ain't. But at the time, it was. My condition, it was.
In 2021,
Yeah.
when you were on the streets, ecstasy, oxycodone, your son had died some months before. $40,000 was a lot of money to you,
It was at the time.
even to do this stuff.
For $40,000, it's not worth it.
Yeah, at the time it was.
After we go our separate ways, do you stay in touch? Do you and Justin stay in touch?
Well, I would hit him up or whatever, trying to see what my money was. You know what I'm saying? He was telling me, Jook said, too hot right now. He gonna get with us and all that, too hot. Then, I had, like, when they found the car, before they found the car, Quay had gave me some money to buy a car cover to cover the joint up.
Because this car, you're talking about the white Mercedes?
Yeah, the white Mercedes.
It's left in the driveway of Bradley, is that right?
Yeah, Justin had somebody to push it back then. It was in the back then.
Okay, so it went from the driveway of Bradley
To the backyard.
to the backyard of Bradley.
Yeah,
But it was still just sitting there.
yeah. So Quay gave me some money to buy a car cover the joint up. Same day they found it.
Had up to that point, other than it being pushed in the back, first of all, did you push it in the back or somebody else?
Nah, somebody else pushed it in the bed.
Did you go back to the car at all?
Yeah, I went back, wiped it out, called myself wiped me down.
Cleaning it.
He couldn't.
So you were worried that maybe you left evidence in there.
Yeah, I worried, but I know I opened the door with no gloves on.
And when you cleaned it off, was it daytime or
It
nighttime?
was nighttime.
So your nighttime on Bradley,
Yeah.
cleaning out this
Shot it and
Mercedes.
everything, yep. Shot it
And
in.
been shot in the shoulder.
Yeah.
When you cleaned it down, was it still in the driveway or was it in the
Nah,
back?
it was in the backyard when I cleaned it down.
So it had already been pushed to the back.
Yeah.
Did you take anything out of the car?
Nah, I ain't taking them up.
Wiped it down and left.
Yeah, wipe down and left.
You were describing staying in touch with Justin, is that right?
Yeah.
To your knowledge, was he still in town or out of town?
My knowledge, he was hurt.
And you had mentioned the money, is that correct?
Yeah.
And he had told you that Jook said it was too hot right now.
Yeah, it was too high right now.
But were you still interested in your money?
Yeah, I just wanted my money. I did the job, I just wanted my money.
Now, could you have gone to Jook and tried to get your money?
Nah.
Did you know him at all?
I had met with him, but you know, I ain't have no number on him.
How many times had you met with Jook?
Just one time he quit out.
At Quet's house?
He quit out.
And when did that happen? Before or after Dolph was killed?
It was before.
When that happened, was there conversation about these hits on the PRD rappers?
Yeah, really quick with doing all the talking, like, you know, just telling who out here pray, how much everybody had on their head and stuff like that. And Jook was just like agreeing, like, you know what I'm saying? He made her take our phone outside first before he started doing any talking.
Who all was there for this meeting at Quet's house?
It was just me, Quit, and Jook about some XP. Jook was already in there.
Gotcha.
And Quit had started talking, you know what I'm saying, like, you see, I heard, and Jook like, hello. And phone outside. So he said that phone outside.
They came back in.
Yeah, now Quick took the phones outside in the church. Me and Juke was already in hell, but Quick came back in and started talking.
At that time when you met with Jook, is that the first time that anybody's talked about money on Dolph's head?
Now the first time it was just Quick last year.
So this had come up before with Quet,
Yeah,
and then comes up again with Quet and with Jook.
right.
When did you, in that timeline, so first just Quet, next Quet and Jook.
Right.
When did you met Justin in that timeline?
Ooh, you were like right around the same time, you know what I'm saying?
As the first time when it was just Quet, or the second time when it was Quet and Jook?
Like in between the first and the second time, I had like Quick had put me and Justin together basically.
Okay.
That's how I met him. Quick.
Jook's the money man calling the shots.
Yeah,
Quet puts you and Justin together.
right.
And you and Justin are cool with each other
Yeah.
and interact with each other over the months. You said at least 5 times.
Yeah, something like that.
You're trying to, now we're back after the murder, you're trying to get your money.
Right.
Rule number 1, kids. Rule number 1, kids. A nigga you do not fucking know. You just know and somebody and you going to do some shit like this. I don't agree on it. I don't agree with doing some niggas you might know would do some shit like this. But especially a nigga you don't know. This is the stupidest shit I ever heard in my life. But let's just let them finish talking.
You're having conversations with Justin, is that correct?
Yeah, I was teasing the phone like, you know what I'm saying?
I got popcorn.
Need their money for the party, you know what I'm saying?
Are there times that you're trying to communicate with Justin and in fact you're communicating with somebody else?
I ain't know it, you know what I'm saying? It's time I ain't know.
Okay. Did you come to find out that Jamarcus Johnson had Justin's phone after the murder?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I found that out. I got locked up.
When you were communicating with Justin, okay, these times when Jamarcus had his phone and doing 3-way stuff or whatever, what was the substance of those conversations?
Well, first time I was on the way back from Atlanta, and he said he had got a little package from his homeboy so we could have some money in our pocket or whatever. And I would come back from Atlanta, so I like, I like 2 hours out. So I like, man, I don't want to just put it in the mailbox. But he said he had a letter with it too. And I know it'd be too many folks in my dad's neighborhood still there to be seeing what put in the mailbox and go back. So I told him to give it to the lady next door who like a grandma figure to me or whatever. And he gave her $500 in a letter.
$500 in a letter.
Yeah.
And obviously you're supposed to get $40,000.
Right.
But you got $500 in a letter.
You saying right here, yeah.
And what was the substance of the letter?
Saying that Juke said that if we get caught up, he gonna make sure we had the best lawyers and all that old stuff. Be hot right now.
And this first payment is when you get back from Atlanta.
Yeah.
How did you get into Atlanta?
Me and my girl had went out there. After after they found the car. We went on out there.
Okay. Get scarce.
Yeah. I got scared. I got on them.
Did y'all drive out there?
Yeah, we drove out there.
Stay in a hotel?
Yeah, stayed in the hotel.
About how long were you gone?
I was gone a couple days. I ain't had any more money on me.
Run out of money, you gotta come back.
Yeah, I gotta come back.
And you come back, do you pick up that money from the old woman?
Yeah, I picked up the money from her, and I saw how much it was. I'm like, hell, you know what I'm saying? Like, $500.
You could spend that on pills in one day.
The man said he did this shit for $500. He should have been taking a trip to Big Jook house. That's where he should have been headed to. Now, I don't think he could do no. And the man asked him, the next question the man asked him is, can he do $500 a pill in one day. I don't think he could do no $500 a pill in one day. Maybe, what's the most? 100, 50 to 100. The pills in Chicago cost like 50 or 100. The ones that they say the hitters, they cost like $50 or $60.
Yeah, it's over. Yeah, that's about it.
What'd you do with the letter?
I flushed down the toilet at the hotel room.
All right. Is that the only time you got any money from Justin?
Nah, a couple days later, I was in the city or whatever, and he was saying that he was gonna have his folks pull up on me, bring me some money or whatever, hold me down. So I'm thinking he been pulled up about 20, 30,000 leave, you know what I mean? But I had my girl to get out the car, and she met the person that was driving on the street or whatever. I had her to have her face mask on, and she said they had their face masks on, so we don't know who it was, but they gave her $300.
$300.
Yeah.
Okay. And this is from Justin's folks.
Yeah, this was just folks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there any other payment coming?
Nah, all the payments stopped, man.
All the payments.
Everything stopped.
Is there any time that you or your girlfriend or anybody received a large payment?
Nah.
How much longer passes until you're arrested about?
Probably about a week after I had saw that when I saw Quick, he was telling me that we had to meet up at the restaurant or whatever, get up with Jook, get my money or whatever.
All right, so tell me about this again. I'm sorry.
I was in South Memphis to give me some pills.
South Memphis, okay.
And I ran into Quick. He was going one way, I was going the opposite way. And he blew the horn, and I pulled on over to the side because Bobby had OD. So I would give him my condolences and stuff too.
We had talked earlier about this guy. You hung out on Bradley Street a lot.
Yeah.
And so did another guy named Bobby Carter, is that
Yeah.
right? And he was a friend to you?
Yeah, that was my associate.
And he was a friend or maybe even a relative to Mr. Govan?
Yeah.
And he had actually died of a drug overdose.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead. So you're talking with Mr.
So
Govan.
I was giving my condolences because, you know, they said they were like brothers. So I was giving my condolences about Bobby ODing or whatever. And he was like, man, he gonna get my money. He gonna get my money. Like when last time I spoke to Justin, I like, man, it's been a minute. And he was like, police had just ran in Justin's spot or whatever, and I need to get rid of my phone and all that. And he asked me for a number on me so he could get with me.
And that is how we started your testimony, right? We started with this conversation the day before so that you were arrested, is that right? So we've come full circle on that. I have some still shots and photographs I want to pass to you. Ask you what's in here, Mr. Smith. Council signature on it. What am I looking at there, Mr. Smith?
Photo.
See, look. Joe. Let me tell you what he doing. Cause I ain't giving him his money. Justin Johnson finna get cracked for this. And he gonna cop out. He gonna get less time.
And you
shooting it up.
all right. You place that face down on that table next to you.
Photo of me and Justin running away from the shoot after we got done shooting it up.
Running back to that white Mercedes.
Running back to the car.
You place that down on top of that.
That's that girlfriend.
Photo of me and Justin in White Haven going to get cleaned up after the shooting.
Part of that video we watched?
Yeah.
And are you the one with the messed up shirt?
Yeah, I got my shirt up. I got my hoodie up, my blue hoodie up. And I got one of my arm, his arm, leaning down like this because I'm shot.
Put that face down.
It's the house on Bradley where we parked the car across the street from Courthouse.
You place that down.
That's where the car was parked.
It's the car we was in when we saw Dolph and them, and when we did the killing.
And is that when it's in the back of Bradley?
Yeah, this where it was when I went and wiped it down.
I got
back
that.
Bradley Street.
But that house I was out on Bradley.
Now this house that was across the street from Quez, had there been a rap video filmed there?
Yeah. Justin had shot a rap video there.
Justin shot a rap video actually in front of that house.
Yeah, in front of the house.
Now, were you actually in the rap video?
Yeah, I was in that video. I was money up at the house in the video.
All right, you place that down. I'm sorry.
Just on the elevator.
Is he wearing the same outfit as he was during the shooting?
Yeah, side on.
You can place that face down.
Just on the elevator.
You place that face down.
That's the elevator.
Just loading up the road.
Loading up to roll.
Yeah,
He's got his luggage and he's ready to get out.
Got his money, got everything.
Find his photo.
Just going to pull up.
Big Jook.
And to your knowledge, is Big Jook now deceased?
Yeah, he can see.
All right, I have those marked as stakes and X numbered exhibits.
Okay.
Hey,
First picture is a picture of the defendant Memphis shooting at Dolph. We'll mark that as exhibit number. Next picture is the witness in whom he is identified as defendant running away from the scene.
he turned on straight drop.
Exhibit number 7.
He turned on straight drop.
The next photo is a picture of 3 people with the white expedition parked outside of what appears to be a apartment complex. We'll mark this as exhibit number 8. The next photo is a picture of a house, front yard, driveway to the left of the house with people in the backyard. We'll mark this as exhibit number 9. Next picture is a picture of a white Mercedes. We'll mark this as exhibit number 10. The next picture is a picture of who's been described as the defendant, Justin Johnson, with an orange baseball cap on, holding a couple of wads of money. We'll mark this as exhibit 11.
Which one?
The next picture is who the witness has described as Justin Johnson standing in the elevator. Mark this as exhibit number 12. picture is a picture of who the witnesses described as Justin Johnson standing in the elevator with the black gym shoes on, with the white thing on top, with gray sweatpants on, and a dark colored hoodie, and the black cap. We'll mark this as exhibit number 13. The next picture is what the witness has described as Justin Johnson in his yellow sweatshirt standing on the outside of the elevator with packed luggage. We'll mark this as exhibit number 14. And the next picture is a picture of a gentleman with bald head, hoodie on, with on front of the hoodie is marked CMG, and that's been described as Big Jook by the witness. Mark that as exhibit number 15.
Permission to publish these, I'm going to ask him some questions, Your Honor. We're going to order for the record, Sergeant Six. Right. This clicker is very difficult to use. Right here first is this
That's me.
cap sweatshirt, Draco,
Yeah, great thing.
gloves,
Love.
got those Nikes on.
Yeah. How much do I like?
Black sweatshirt, gloves. What kind of hat is it?
A bad pro.
That's Justin.
Yeah, just
And you understand, or do you understand, as you identify these pictures, not only are you saying that Justin's guilty of murder,
right. I'm
when the
guilty.
contract hit, but you're saying you're guilty too.
What's up?
Isn't that truth?
Yes, sir.
Run back to the car. Who's that?
That's me. That just
Have two lane apartments.
yeah. That's me. Like, it just
And the third person?
is it good.
That's that house.
Brad,
House on Bradley.
Park, Kai.
Driveway for the house.
Yeah, that's the driveway.
You used to hang out with Bradley every day.
Just felt.
Orange Mound,
Yeah,
close to where y'all killed Dolph.
yeah.
Now, where's the car end
Right,
up?
Haven or South Memphis. It's
You
all
went
right.
from the front to the big yard.
See these people walking?
Yeah,
Does the car end up way back here?
yeah, way big up.
Is that where it was when you wiped it down?
Yeah, that's where it was.
In the car?
Yeah, that's the car.
Now, had you ever seen Justin in that car before?
I ain't never saw him in the car.
Do you know how he got the car?
I don't know.
Do you know when he got the car?
I don't know.
Is that,
It just,
is this from that music video?
yeah, it's on the video.
Now, is that music video filmed a few weeks before this murder?
Yeah,
And you said you were actually in the video too, is that right?
yeah,
You wearing a mask in the video?
yeah, I had on mad.
This house here, right here,
Yeah, that's on Bradley Street.
is that the same house?
Yeah, that's the same house.
Is that that driveway we were just looking at?
Yeah.
Is that
It's just,
the same outfit as when y'all committed the murder?
yeah, the same thing.
Is that
It's just,
the same outfit?
yeah, same outfit. It's just, oh, no, please.
Oh, not to leave.
Yeah. Yeah, Big Jook.
CMG, Big Jook.
Yeah.
For the record, Mr. Hackerman went through those exhibits in order.
Thank you, ma'am. This attorney's gonna ask you questions now, you listen, you answer, okay?
Mr. Evans, I think we need to take about a 10-minute break.
Yes, Rob.
Come back and around. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take about a 10-minute break, something very quick, allow you to refresh yourselves.
What do y'all think? What do y'all think?
Okay. Does that include are you including that time back in December, right, when you were picked up?
No.
Okay. So 3 or 4 times since,
Yeah.
all right? And one of the times you met with them was in March of 22. You remember meeting with them then? Sometime around then?
I don't know the exact months and stuff like that. I got my lawyer in March, so I don't know. I can't just pinpoint exactly what month.
Well, I'll say it like this. You started out with a different lawyer and you ended up with the lawyer you have now, right?
No, sir. No, sir. He was never hired.
Okay, well, you got paid.
No, he did not get paid.
Did you get paid?
No,
Didn't you get $50,000?
he did not. He ain't signed my jacket saying he represented
That's what
me.
I'm asking
I
you.
just talked to him.
That's not what I'm asking you.
Right. You asked
He
me.
got
Said I had a
$50,000.
Oh, wait a
different lawyer. So,
Hold on just a second. Ask your question, wait for the response.
you know,
The original lawyer in your case got $50,000 to represent you. Did you not?
I don't know exactly how much you get. I don't know. I
Okay.
can't say.
All right. And you knew that, just we're all clear here, that money came from CMG, right?
Yeah, I don't know exactly who, but yeah.
All right. So you talked today, you got paid for what you just testified to, didn't you?
After I was locked up,
You got paid,
my
right?
lawyer was paid. Lawyer,
You got $50,000 to pay a lawyer, right?
I didn't get it in my hand. Correct. I don't know how much it was, but correct, my lawyer got paid.
Okay. And there's no question that that money was for services rendered. Killing Dolph. You took it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Did your conscience bother you? Your conscience.
After I came to my senses, yeah.
Did you say, I can't have that money? I can't use that money because you still got a lawyer here.
No, I ain't say that.
You took the money.
Yeah, I took the money. I got the money.
Your conscience wasn't bothering you that bad, right? You said your conscience started bothering you, but not bad enough not to take the money for the job you did.
Well, I had already did it, so might as well. You know, I got a conscience still. After they came to my senses.
Right. Okay. So.
Yeah, he's sitting up there acting like he is sob and he didn't get paid. He got paid.
You didn't think, man, I really shouldn't be able to keep money for killing somebody.
I didn't think like that.
Okay. Now, at the end of this, you said, you're direct. You said something about, you saw a picture of the person, you said Mr. Johnson with a suitcase. And you said, he's there with his money, getting out of town.
Right.
To be clear, you don't have any direct knowledge of Justin Johnson getting a dime for this, right?
Nah, I ain't got nothing.
Okay. So you can't say he's leaving with his money, right?
Right.
Okay. Now, a couple other things specifically. When you as you say it, let's kind of put a timing on this. So you said March, you got your current lawyer, and you went back and met with the government again, right? Or the state.
Yeah,
Wow.
I don't know what month. Like I said, I can't say what like they do me.
But if I told you you met with law enforcement around March 13th of 22, does that sound about right?
I can't put the date on it. I ain't
Okay.
even count the name.
Well, let me ask you this. You said you had a change of heart and your conscience started getting to you. You wanted to tell the truth. When did that happen?
Like a couple months after I sobered all the way up, while I was in jail, I sobered all the way up. I ain't in my senses like it was wrong.
Okay. So you got December is when you go to jail. December 9th.
Yeah, December 9th.
So a couple of months from then, you sober up. That's when you come to your senses.
Yeah, and then Justin had sent me a letter saying.
Well, I'm not asking you what Justin sent you a
I'm
letter
saying
saying.
what automatically made me come to my senses and like, you know, it was wrong. You know what I'm saying? When he said, cut him loose, take the Jook, and quit down with me.
Okay. So Mr. Justin, you're saying Mr. Johnson sent you something saying he actually said he didn't do it, right?
Now, he didn't say he didn't do it. He said, cut him loose and take the Jook and quit down with me because they ain't messing with us.
Oh, you mean tell the truth? Right? Because he didn't have anything to do with it. Tell the truth.
Nah, he's saying me take the downfall.
Oh,
Cut him loose, let him go.
okay.
And tell them get quit and him change clothes and quit with me instead of him.
Okay. Let me ask you this. Did you get it directly from Justin Johnson, this kite you're talking about?
You know, we got rock meeting and stuff, but we were talking through the vent. I was in each part, he was in each part. We were talking through the vent.
Did you get it directly from Justin Johnson?
Nah.
Did you see him write it?
Did I get it? He said, did you get it? Did you get that kite?
Did you see him write it?
Nah, I ain't see him right. I'm in another part.
Right, you can't even see him.
But he asked me, did I get that kite?
Okay.
He sent me more than one. He sent another one and said he got 7K. I could take that. I'll leave.
Where's that?
I don't know where is it.
You lost it?
Nah. I sent it on out to my folks.
Okay.
Sent
All
it
right.
on out to my folks. My sister.
Okay. So you started telling the truth then. So surely by August, you met with the state in August 10th of 22. Surely by then you're telling the truth.
Yeah, I'm telling the truth.
And you would agree with me, the truth doesn't change. It's the truth, right?
Yeah, it's the truth. You know, quit, brought me in and set me up for the police to capture me. So might as well tell the truth. If we gonna tell the truth.
Okay. So today, for the first time ever, you testified that you wiped that Mercedes down.
Yeah.
You've never said that before.
No, I ain't know.
You never told them. You never told them that you wiped that Mercedes down?
I never told detectives when I talked to them. Nah.
Why would you not tell them? They've asked you every question under the sun about this case, right?
I said detectives. I never admitted that I was involved to detectives when I first got locked up December 9th.
You know they take notes and they recorded your entire interview.
Right.
From August.
All right.
Why didn't you tell them in August you wiped the car down?
Because we were talking about so much, you know, what slipped my mind from.
And they specifically asked you, and you said,
They ain't asked me to get away from cutting. They specifically asked me
you don't recall them asking you and you saying, Justin said he had someone wipe the car down.
Yeah, he told me he had somebody to wipe the car down too.
But you didn't think to ask him, right?
I told him, yeah, I wiped it down. He said he used the right stuff because I got somebody else to wipe it down. You know what I'm saying?
So now you're saying you told Justin that you went and wiped it down.
Yeah, I told him too.
Why didn't you tell that to law enforcement who's seeking the truth from you, right?
You know, stuff slip a person's mind too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
kind of an important detail.
Like, they ain't asked me to get away with cutting him. So
You don't think so?
I don't recall.
Okay. Well, your fingerprints are on that car,
Correct.
right?
Correct.
So when did you go do that?
Like a couple days after the shooting.
Did you tell Quet? Did you go by Quet's house?
Yeah, I ain't called quick and told that I was finna walk in their backyard, so he'll know who walking over there. I ain't called him.
So you called him, you let him know, you walked through his backyard.
Not through his backyard. That I was finna walk in the backyard where the car was in.
Okay. Why would you need to tell Quet you were going to be at the car across the street?
Because he got killed. So I ain't want to think nobody trying to get him enough to get shooting at me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, I'm letting him know what's up.
And just to be clear, does he have cameras on the abandoned house, or you're just saying shooting out from his, facing out from his house?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But testimony today is you called Quet and told him you were going to go over there and wipe that car down.
Yeah.
Okay. And you didn't tell law enforcement that either. Does that surprise you that you wouldn't have told them, hey, I even called Quet and told them I was going to go over and do it?
Nah, because, you know, like I say, stuff slip a person mind at the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, when law enforcement talking to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't just finna remember everything bit for bit right then and there. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, 3 or 4 times, as you said it, right? To meet with them, to go over it, to think about it. You were able to talk with counsel before you went into this. You were able to look at paperwork before you went in, right?
Before I went in with.
And met with it.
Yeah, what you mean though? What you saying? Like, what you saying?
It just slipped your mind.
Nah, what you saying? Like,
No,
what slipped my mind? What you saying?
To tell them all the details.
Yeah, I couldn't just remember detail like that.
Because it's hard to keep up with details when you're lying. You would agree with that, right?
Nah, when you tell them the truth, like, and you're
Okay.
nervous, like, it's hard to keep up with details.
So, you're saying that one just slipped your mind?
Exactly.
Okay. You didn't bring it up. They didn't ask you. You just slipped your mind. Okay.
I answered the questions they asked me correctly. You know, like, if they ain't asked me, if I don't recall them asking me, I ain't answering.
So, law enforcement specifically asked you about this $800 that you got after the shooting, right?
Right.
And today, I just want to make clear, you're saying that $500 was hand delivered by Justin with a letter to your neighbor.
Right.
And her name, just to be clear, is Vivian Fifi, right?
Correct.
Lives next door to your dad.
That's
Correct.
right.
And you know that happened, correct?
Correct.
You say you were on the phone with Justin and Miss Fifi when that was happening.
Correct.
And to confirm that Miss Fifi actually got the money.
Hit that subscribe
Okay.
button. Hit that like button. We out here.
Now, but you would agree with me that's not the story you first told law enforcement, right?
I don't recall.
You don't recall?
I can't say it's correct in that, but I don't know what I told them, like, when I first talked to them.
But is that the
I can't
truth?
recall the interview that I had with them back then, so I can't say it's correct or it's not.
Okay.
See,
Well, did you tell them that you told them the truth, right?
yeah, I told them the truth.
All right.
I told them.
So, in that same interview, if that's the truth with Miss Fifi, in that same interview earlier, why would you tell them that some masked man came in a Chrysler 300 on 2 occasions
No, I
and
did
said,
not say that.
you didn't say that.
I didn't say that earlier. I did not say that. Said a madman on 2 occasions came.
You didn't say that.
Justin dropped it off to Miss Fifi the first time, and he had somebody with a mask on the second time with $300. That's what I said.
So, if that interview recording's got your voice saying that you and Angela backed up in the driveway the next door and on 2 separate occasions, the first time somebody brought $500 and your girlfriend Angela got out and got it, and you stayed in the car, and then on another occasion, which is what you said today, somebody bought $300 and Angela got out and got it. You're saying that's just not like you didn't say that. Somebody else jumped in your interview that was recorded and said those things.
Yeah, I don't remember saying out here. I can't recall the interview. Like I got to hear it for me to say, yeah, you know, I said, yeah, I got to hear it.
Okay. But if you were telling the truth, you wouldn't have any trouble, right? Going, did I say that or not? Because you know you didn't say it because you told the truth.
I'm telling the truth. I'm telling.
This time or that time?
I can tell the truth all the time, all along.
Okay.
Since that good, might as well tell the truth.
A couple of things. You had only two conversations. Well, let me back up. You had one conversation at Quet's house where Jook was there, correct?
Correct.
Justin wasn't there.
Nah, he won't know.
And then you said you had an earlier conversation with just you and Quet about the Dolph hit, correct?
Correct.
Now, this conversation that you had at Quet's with Jook was there. I think you said you went to buy X pills.
Correct.
You weren't going over there for the specific purpose of saying you wanted a chance at killing Dolph.
Nah.
Did you ever, during that meeting that you had with Jook and Quet present, did you ever say that you could get up on Dolph real easy because you know where his aunt lives and you see him over there at least once a week?
No.
Never said that.
No safety.
Now, you've testified today that no promises were made, right? But you're expecting to get consideration. No. You're not expecting to get any consideration for your sentence in this case, based on what you're doing here today.
No. But I know I'm going to jail anyway, so.
Okay.
So maybe we be real, get it up on chest, feel up. Start my healing process.
It's not what you told your sisters when you wrote them back in March of 22.
I don't know. Probably not.
You lied to him?
I say anything. I don't know.
Now we're getting somewhere. You'd say anything.
I'm saying like in the letters because I know for sure that they taking my letters and stuff. So
You told them my lawyer is trying to tell me my best out is working with the feds, helping them, something I've never done in my life.
yeah,
So you're telling them I didn't do this. I didn't really do it. But I'm going to say I did it so I can get out of prison.
nah, I ain't saying it like that. I ain't saying it like that. Like I'm saying like it's my best out to be honest and stuff like that.
A person that's always telling, always don't never want to say, oh yeah, I snitched because I was trying to get time off my sentence, or I was snitching for an incentive. He's snitching for an incentive. He's snitching right now to get lesser time. He's working with the law to get lesser time. He's just telling everything. But he's going to get lesser time though. But a snitch don't never want to admit that he's snitching. That's what the lawyer is saying. Either you saying anything or you getting something out the deal. That's what the lawyer is bringing out. I guess that's straight job lawyer. He like, man, you trying to snitch to get some time off and don't lie and all this. Like, yeah, but now it's public. He don't want to admit that he's snitching to get a lesser sentence.
You know what I'm saying? Like be truthful because they already know. So if they already know, why play with these folks? And they already know.
And then you said, just so on that point, your lawyer, he said that's the only way I will not do life in jail.
Yeah, if I said that then, you know, if I what I said, if I wrote that, I said that.
Okay.
I ain't gonna say I didn't write it.
And then you say that you're hoping essentially not to do any time because your lawyer that you have now was responsible for getting one of the people in the Holly Bobo case out without doing any jail time.
Yeah, I told them his history, you know what I'm saying, like his history, but what he did in the past ain't got nothing to do with this.
No? So you weren't expecting to walk free after today? That's not what you were expecting?
After them folks kept telling me I ain't going, I said forget it, you know what I'm saying, like I mean, it is what it is, I'm being real, so it is what it is, I feel better now.
Okay. Because you told your sisters, they got to let me walk free if I make any deals with them.
And my sister and they green, they don't know nothing about no, like no folk teachers and stuff like that. They green, they don't know nothing about no jail time or nothing like that. So, you know, we just praying, hoping for the best outcome. You know what I'm saying? Like we just leaving in God's hand.
Why would you lie to your family? I mean, you had this this head of conscience after you got clean, right? Right?
It basically like speaking into existence. You know what I'm saying? Like hoping for the best. You know what I'm saying? Outcome. You know what I'm saying? Faith.
Exactly. Hoping to walk free if you go in and testify in this case, right?
Before I talk to them folks and stuff like that, like before I talk to them, they were telling my sister, like, man, I ain't never did no police ass shit, but you know what I'm saying? Quit already told them everything. They already knew everything, so I might as well, you know, tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? Tell my road, tell his road. You know what I'm saying? So be honest.
Well, and you bring up Quet in this letter. You even tell your sisters that when you saw Quet on December 8th, it was like he had a limited time to find somebody to pin this on. Talking about Quet.
Hey, you know, I was just getting locked up, right? So I wasn't finna say, yeah, that was me. I'm not finna say, yeah, I know that was me or nothing like that. I'm not finna do that. I'm not finna do that.
You hadn't just got locked up Agreed? You got locked up in December. This is in March.
Yeah, but I'm still just locked up over here. I came over here in January 11th. So I'm over here now, and I know everything I do, say, whatever, right, they might intercept it. They might listen up. They listen on the phone, so I can't talk like I really want to. You know, letters or nothing.
You repeatedly say in these letters to your sisters that you didn't do this, and you're only going to lie to get yourself a deal. Fair? Whether it was true, whether you say you were lying to them or not, that's what you said here.
Right. I said it in that letter once again. I just got over it. I know my case over. I ain't talked to no state or nothing like that. I ain't talked to nobody. So I'm not finna admit to doing nothing in no letter, knowing they might interfere in it. Take it.
You met with law enforcement in December, on December 9th, on the day of your arrest.
Yes, sir, I did.
And within days of writing this, and maybe before then, well, you didn't remember. In days of writing this, you're back meeting with law enforcement.
December the 9th?
In March 13th.
You said December the 9th.
You met with them December 9th?
December the 9th, March.
You're back meeting with them March 13th of 22. Days after writing this letter to your sister, or these letters to your sister.
Well, if it was after I wrote that to my sisters, then I wasn't gonna confess because you said I wrote that before I met with them, right?
So I guess what you're saying that is when you met with law enforcement, if it was in March, that you realized you weren't going to lie and you decided to tell the truth then.
To the law enforcement?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So this issue about the $50,000 we talked about earlier, you went into a proffer sometime in March and lied about the $50,000.
What you mean?
You didn't tell them that you had gotten $50,000 for killing Dolph.
I didn't tell them because that was for my lawyer.
Okay.
That was for my lawyer. So I ain't tell them right then enough time.
And then in August, you and your lawyer have to appear for another proffer, and you have to clear that up because you lied.
Yeah, I kept a G. Like, you know, yeah, my lawyer told me that the best thing to do, just be honest. That is.
Okay. But you still weren't honest, even after meeting with them the first time. And then in August, you meet with them again.
Hold up, what you mean y'all weren't honest after meeting with them? Hold up, what you
In March. You lied about the money in March.
In March? Like, what? Why I lie about some money?
You didn't tell them you got any money for killing Dolph.
Nah, look, when I spoke to my lawyer, and my lawyer told me to be honest, I was honest with them.
Okay.
I was honest with them. I told them about the 800, so I ain't tell them I got no money for killing Dolph. I told them about the 800. So how I didn't tell you that?
Now, you originally even tried to get your girlfriend to lie for you, right? With an alibi, Angela.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Who's Letitia Jackson?
That's my baby mom, my kid mom.
Okay. Now, I think you said, well, let me ask you this, was the day that you shot Dolph, but the day before that, did you know you were going to shoot Dolph?
Nah, I ain't know nothing about all this, but I ain't know we were gonna catch Dolph or nothing. But the next day was the day we caught Dolph, that was my baby girl's birthday, to be honest.
Okay.
And I know I told her about a house, buying them a house and all that because I knew that they already had hits on everybody's head and we was out looking for somebody. We didn't know we were gonna catch Dolph, we didn't know who we were gonna catch.
Is that why it was a particularly big day for you?
What you mean big day?
Well, you text Miss Jackson, let's see, 9:05 a.m. on November 17th, 2021, you say, good morning. I went to sleep in the midst of texting you to knowing today is my big day.
My baby birthday. My daughter's birthday.
November 17th?
Yeah, my daughter.
You went and killed a man on your daughter's birthday?
Hey, I'm trying to make it right for her. I ain't have no money. I'm trying to get some money that day. So I'm trying to make sure my baby girl, man, have a beautiful birthday. So do whatever. Then I'm trying to get high on pills. Do whatever.
But you're telling her you're going to buy her house, you're going to give her $10,000 for rent?
I said that
Right.
day before.
The day before.
Yeah, you know, I can tell female that, you know what I mean? Like, that's my baby mama. I was trying to get back with her or whatever. It ain't just like, you know, it's just game. You know what I'm saying? Hey, just game. And about all, like, just game.
So you're just lying to her too?
I ain't saying lying. I ain't gonna say that. Game and lying is two different things because
Okay.
you know, tell the person what they want to hear. You know what I'm saying?
Like these fine people.
Nah, I don't know them. I don't know them. So, ain't got no reason to let them know that.
So if it's game, it ain't a lie.
I ain't trying to run game on nobody here, man.
You sure?
I put myself in the murder, so I don't run the game. Make sense now.
But you think you're walking.
I ain't saying I'm walking. That fellow just told me, them folks been told me I'm doing time, so, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
So at the shooting itself, I just want to be clear on this. You say Justin got shot.
He got scraped on the back.
Explain to me the difference between a scrape and getting shot.
Like, you know, when you fall and you scrape your knee or something, like the bullet glazed your back, like just glazed. Like it glazed my leg and I got hit and it went in my back.
Okay, so you're saying a bullet grazed when you say
Yeah.
scrape. I just want to make sure. Okay, so you're saying Justin got grazed, a bullet grazed on his back.
Yeah.
Was he bleeding?
Yeah, he bleed, but it wasn't like mine was. Like, you know, it was like mine was.
How was your leg bleeding a lot?
Yeah, my leg was bleeding a little bit. Like, you can see the skin, you know what I'm saying? Scab, skin, and stuff like that. But it was just glazed. But my arm, it went in and rested in my back.
And you said that when you went to Keona's house, that she did some wound care on you and Justin.
We helped each other. All of us helped each other.
Okay, so you wiped Justin's back down?
Yeah,
that spot?
she would help him with a tab, and you know we were helping each other.
Okay. And I think you said when y'all got to Keona's house, you changed clothes when you went in.
Yeah.
Both of
Yeah.
them. Okay. And then you identified a person you said was Mr. Johnson that came out and then stuck his head in a charger, but you were in the house. But you said that was.
He came out and got the wound kit.
All right. So did y'all do the wound care before changing clothes or after you got the wound kit?
Before the wound kit came, we had a towel and soap and stuff and peroxide. You know what I'm saying? We were doing it like this.
Okay. When you met with Juke and Quet, Quet was doing most of the talking. Go back. Right.
He tough.
And you testified earlier about this, just to be clear, Govan before they hit on Dolph, before you did it, had already negotiated with you to get $10,000.
Yeah, for me, and $10,000 just.
Okay. Now, I want to be clear about, I'm going to get to that in a minute, but I want to make sure $10,000 to you, you talked about it before, and then he came back to you after the fact and asked you about the 10 because he wanted his money, right?
Yeah, I want a man too.
Okay. Now, you said today, pretty matter-of-factly, that he had the same $10,000 from Justin. But when you were interviewed by law enforcement in August, they asked you that. And you said, I think he had the same deal with Justin. Right? So do you know it or do you think it?
I probably did say that then, but basically I'm saying the same thing I said then.
So you're not sure?
I'm saying the same thing I said then.
Okay, that you think he did.
I'm saying the same thing I said then. You can put it how you want to put it, but I'm saying, you know what I'm saying?
I'm putting it the way you put it.
What I know, you know what I'm saying? What I know.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, if you know it, why would you tell them then that you thought it? I think he got it. Why wouldn't you go? He got it. He had the same deal. I was there.
It's because just ain't bring me my money, so I don't know if he gave me. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
that's what I'm saying.
One moment, Judge. When you were in the white Mercedes, you were bleeding a lot, right? Bleeding a lot.
Nah. I wasn't bleeding a lot. Nah,
So you told law enforcement that you were bleeding really bad.
Yeah, once it started coming out, once I see it, saw it, start panicking, you know, like, dang, blood started coming out. But I know not to panic that bad though, because I've been shot before. So in the white Mercedes, I'm sitting up like this, so my blood won't get nowhere in the car. Sitting up like this, and we driving at a fast pace. So I jump out this jump at this position, right?
Okay. You got a gunshot in your shoulder, a graze on your leg, and you say Mr. Johnson's been grazed on his back.
Correct.
And you can see the graze, right?
Nah, I ain't looked at it, because when he's driving, I'm making sure, we didn't know he was glazed at first, so I'm trying to make sure he don't reach. So I'm like, you all right? You all right? I'm talking to him. But he said he's been hit too.
Okay, he said he got hit. You've gotten grazed on your leg. You can look down, you felt it, and then you can look down and see it, right? All right. Now, you said you wiped down this car. How'd you wipe down the car? And what'd you do?
What you mean?
How did you wipe down the car? What'd you do? You walked through the backyard, you walked up to the car. What did you do next?
You know, I had like peroxide and bleach and stuff, and wiping, cutting.
Peroxide and bleach. So you walked back through this yard and you had big things of peroxide and bleach in your hands.
You trying to say how I did it with a shot on?
I know, I'm just saying, I don't want to know how you did it.
See when you getting it.
I don't know how you did it. I might need to wipe down a car. I don't know.
All right, well,
So how'd you do it?
I just wiped the guy there, you know what I'm saying? I wiped the guy there.
All right, where'd you wipe?
Inside and stuff. Inside in the dope pound.
Door pan?
Yeah.
So you wiped down, where'd you wipe down on the inside?
Like the armrest, seat and stuff in the dope pound.
Okay. What about the outside of the car?
Dope pound. Dope pound. You know what I'm saying? Wipe the dope pound down.
Anything else?
The outside? Nah, just dope pound.
And you know your prints on the car.
Yeah, I ain't know that my print was on the car at the time, but I'm wiping the dope pound where I know I touch it, you know what I'm saying? Like dope pound and stuff like this. And the blood department, I was just trying to wipe real fast, but I ain't want the lawn to go out, so I was just trying to wipe real fast, but it late, you know what I'm saying? I ain't want to get caught by the cop. It late. I'm shot, but I'm bandaged up, you know, so, and I ain't trying to let my hat go down there because I was on pills and stuff.
What'd you do with the stuff afterwards?
What's the
Stuff you used to clean the car.
I just had it already on the towel. And I went back there and did it real fast.
Okay, so back just a few minutes ago, I said you walked back there with like containers of peroxide and bleach and a towel, and you said yes.
I ain't say that.
So I want to make sure you had it was just on the towel.
Yeah, it was on the towel.
Okay. So just one towel. What'd you do with the towel?
I took it there with me.
Okay. Who drove you there?
My dad. I made her hit the block. Hit the block while she let me out, and I got out and walked up. We big doing.
And your girl's Angela Arnold.
Yeah.
And just so I'm clear, when would this have been in relation to you shoot Dolph on the 17th? Same day?
No.
2 days, 1 day later, 2 days later?
It wasn't. I can't tell you exactly, but it was a couple days later before they found the car. It was before. It probably was the night before they found the car.
And so she drops you off. Was she in the tracks?
She dropped me off on Barrett, and I got out.
Barrett?
Barrett Street.
Okay.
And I got out on foot and walked. I ain't want her truck to see me on this street and nothing.
Okay. Was it day or night?
Nighttime.
Okay. Was she in the tracks?
Yeah.
Now, did Quet ever tell you that either he or someone else had wiped the car down?
Quit?
Yeah.
Nah, just told me that he had somebody to wait for the car.
And floodlights. All right. But you had already went to Pressure World and done all that by the time you go back to wipe it. You
Went to Pressure World and John Wick.
You got in your phone.
Yeah, I went to Pressure World today. And right after we shut off, like after we split up from the apartment, I went to Pressure World. Same day.
When you talked about in your testimony about getting a car covered.
Yeah.
When is that in relation to when you wipe the car down?
Like when Quinn gave me the money for the car coat, it was the same day that they had found the car. Same, like early that morning, he gave me the money for the car coat, and I was gonna put it on there later on the night, but they found the car.
And just to be clear, if I remember right, you said Quet called you to say, "I need you to come over here and get money for a car cover. Go cover that car."
And Justin was talking about that anyway. Justin was talking about that anyway.
But were you part of the? Were you part of the conversation between Govan and Justin to be talking about that anyway?
What you mean was like
you just said he and Justin were talking about that. Were you part of those conversations?
Justin was telling him he was gonna send him some cash out money to buy a car cover so we could cover.
How do you know that?
Because I went over there. I was over Govan house. I had we got some pills on me and everything. Like, and we were talking about we had to get rid of this car. We were saying we need to get rid of this car, burn this car up.
And you're saying that Govan's telling you he's in contact with Justin. And
Yeah.
Justin, okay. All right. And just to be clear, when it comes to Govan or Quet, is it y'all need to take care of this problem, or is it we, him included, need to take care of this problem?
He's saying me and Justin really need to get rid of that car. He told me because if they question him, he gonna tell them how they with the masses so he can give it to his gambler. That's what he said.
Thank you, Mr. Smith.
I know, bro. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll be super quick, Judge. The last thing, this probably didn't understand. Quet told y'all that if the police come to him and ask him about the car, he's gonna say, holler at William Massey.
Yeah.
Is that his attorney?
Yeah, that was his attorney.
Okay, so he's telling y'all, he's gonna tell the police, I'm not talking to y'all, I'll talk to my
Yeah,
attorney.
he talked to my attorney.
He's gonna
So I can give it to my gambler.
do his sports gambling?
Yeah.
Okay. When Mr. Evans was asking you questions, he's asking about text messages and stuff. This is something I just forgot to do. Did the police seize your telephone from Letitia after you gave it to her?
He
Is that telephone 901-513-6236?
was.
And the very last thing, every time I've met with you, me and you have met, if you count 2 minutes back there, maybe 3 times. Is that right?
He,
Have I ever told you you're going to walk out of jail?
nah, he never told me
Have I always told you that you're going to prison?
that. He told me
No further questions.
Mr. Evans, any recross?
Oh, you're right.
Are you next witness?
You can have about 5 minutes to get Florida ready for the medical examiner. She's going to be the next witness.
Let's take a break.
Court stands in recess. Brief recess. Then you pass me, turn, follow me.
I think it's that thing. It always happens when people sitting right there. Come on. I think it's that big.
what degree does what Cornelius is saying differ from what Van is saying? Pay attention to that. Why is it different? The truth is one thing, right? One thing. And I'm not talking about inconsequential facts. I'm talking about this was a horrible thing that happened to Adolph Thornton and his family. It wasn't just every day. So why are they telling different stories? So we talked about this in Board Iverson, the idea of keeping an open mind. I'm going to ask you again to do that. To hold any judgment or consideration on that issue until you've heard everything. And remember, I completely agree. This isn't business this is justice. And as we talked about in Board Ire, your job is to mete out justice in this case. Absolutely. A life was lost. Absolutely. But as we talked about in Board Ire, and you all agree, it's never justice if you convict the wrong person. So I appreciate all of your attention that you're going to provide this week in deciding the fate of Mr. Johnson. Because he didn't kill Adolph Thornton. And he shouldn't be the one that has to take the fall for it. Thank you.
The state calls Erica Thornton.
Ladies and gentlemen, while we're waiting on this first witness to come in, make sure your phones are turned off, please. Phones turned off. And if anyone feels like that they won't be able to handle emotionally testimony, things they might see, I ask you to leave. Please remove yourself. There will be no outburst. Swear, affirm, and tell the truth. Yes. Have a seat, Representative.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Could you state and spell your name for the record?
Erica, E-R-I-C-A, Thornton, Thornton.
Thank you. Did you know an individual by the name of Adolph Thornton Jr.?
Yes,
And how did you know him?
it's my brother.
What kind of relationship did you both have?
Sister-brother relationship, we were all pretty close. We had a great relationship. Spoke all the time, hung out every chance we could get together. So we had a great relationship.
Okay. And if you were shown a picture of your brother, Mr. Thornton, would you be able to recognize him?
Yes.
And Ms. Thornton, you said, who is that in that picture?
My brother, Adolph.
Okay. Your Honor, I'd request that this photo be entered into evidence and marked as exhibit number 1.
This is a photograph of who has been described as Adolph Thornton Jr. wearing a black cap, turned backwards glasses. We'll mark this as exhibit 1 to this.
No objection.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. And may I have permission to... Thank you. And Your Honor, may I have permission to publish this to the jury?
Yes.
Okay. Ms. Thornton,
Hold up. Let them look. Ladies and gentlemen, everything that's marked as an exhibit will go back to you when you deliberate. So you'll have opportunities to examine all the evidence.
so Ms. Thornton, you're familiar with his family, correct?
Yes,
Does he have any children?
yes,
How many children does he have?
he has two.
Okay. When was the last time you saw your brother?
The last time that I saw my brother was in September, right before Labor Day. So 2 months before he was murdered.
Okay. And you did find out that something had happened to him?
Yes,
Okay. Did you know of any funeral service of Mr. Thornton?
yes, I planned it.
Okay. Did you attend?
Yes,
Okay. My final question, do you miss your brother?
most definitely.
Okay. Your Honor, at this time, I'd like to read a stipulation of fact into the evidence. It has been signed by both parties and Your Honor.
Any objection?
No objection.
So before you do that, ladies and gentlemen, what she's getting ready to read to you is what she just said is a stipulation between the parties. The parties have chosen to, in order to keep witnesses from having to testify, witnesses from having to testify about certain events and things, the parties can stipulate to those facts. So you might hear a few stipulations throughout, and those will be also entered into evidence, and we'll go back, it will go back with you also.
The parties in this matter, the state of Tennessee, represented by Paul Hagerman and Iris Williams, and the defendant Justin Johnson, represented by Luke Evans, respectively, have agreed to the following. The victim in this case is Adolph Thornton Jr. He was a living person and is now deceased. Adolph Thornton Jr. was, as you will hear in later testimony, the same person that autopsy 2021-2619 was performed upon. These facts agreed to by the parties and may be accepted as true without the need for a witness or further proof. This is a stipulation made in all homicide cases so that the family members of the victim do not have to view autopsy pictures of the victim. It is so stipulated and approved by the court. And Your Honor, at this time, I request that this stipulation be entered into evidence and marked as the next number exhibit.
No objection.
This is a stipulation of facts dealing with the agreed upon facts of the witness not having to testify as to a autopsy photo signed by all parties. We'll mark this as exhibit 2 for this.
And Your Honor, at this time, I'll pass the witness.
No questions.
Thank you. Are you next witness?
Called Raul Hopkins.
Step up here, sir. You swear or affirm to tell the truth?
Yes.
That's it.
face me. You don't have to worry about that microphone. Just sort of keep your voice up, okay?
Yes,
Tell us your name.
Blue Hopkins,
Can you spell your first last name?
BLUEHOPKINS.
You go by Blue, is that right? Or Mr.
Yes, sir.
Blue or something?
Yes, sir.
Is that right?
Real name is Raul, R-A-U-L, Hopkins, H-O-P-K-I-N-S.
Thank you. How old are you?
60.
All right. Do you know Adolph Thornton Jr.?
Yes, sir.
How do you know him?
From the neighborhood, family,
What neighborhood?
Castalia.
And tell the jury where Castalia is.
It's South Memphis. It's north of Dunn.
Is that where, and I'm going to call it, if Adolph Thornton Jr., what did you call him?
Young dog.
Young Dolph or Dolph?
Dog, yes, sir.
Is that where Dolph grew up?
Yes, sir.
Were you Dolph's friend
Friend?
for his whole life?
Yes.
Are you also involved in his business?
Yes.
What was your involvement in his business?
I was in security.
And how many years have you been working his security?
7 years.
Job probably quite a bit of travel,
Yes, sir.
a little bit of stress.
Yes, sir.
Tell me about Dolph's record label. What was the name of it?
Paper Route Empire.
And is that Dolph and other artists?
Yes.
Dolph helped promote those other artists?
Yes, sir.
And Dolph would perform sim concerts and things like this.
Yes, sir.
You were in charge of security for many of these things
Yes, sir.
for some years, it sounds like.
Yes, sir.
Let me pass you this photograph if you've seen it. Tell me what that is underneath that little placard.
That's the PRE chain.
Okay, and PRE, that Paper Route Empire,
Yes, sir.
his label,
Yes, sir.
and he says a chain looks like a necklace or something.
Yes, sir.
Is that Dolph's?
Yes, sir.
No, move down the evidence that states next number exhibit.
Objection.
This is a picture of a chain, emblem for a chain, PRE, with the placard number 64, looks like in a pot. We'll mark that as exhibit number 3.
You familiar with a rival rap label?
Yes, sir.
What was its name?
CMG.
Cocaine Music Group?
I think so, yes, sir.
Does that label have artists and things like it under that umbrella?
Yes, sir.
Are you familiar with the name Jook or Big Jook?
Yes, sir.
And is that person, to your knowledge, affiliated or part of the leadership of CMG?
To my knowledge, yes, sir.
You familiar with any sort of rivalry between CMG and Dolph?
Yes, sir.
You familiar with sort of the origins of that rivalry?
Yes, sir.
And what is that?
Of us doing shows, we got the Soprano shot up, a few other various things. There's a lot of shit going on.
Okay, well, let me back up because I think you're talking about incidents that happened. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, let's back up. Do you know why does CMG have a problem with Dolph at all? You're not familiar with that? You familiar with Dolph ever turning down proposals to sign with artists from CMG?
Yes.
Was it important to Dolph that he did it himself?
Yes, sir.
Did he make public statements like that?
Yes, sir.
Did he make statements like that in his rap songs?
Yes, sir.
In his rap songs, did he call out CMG and those artists?
Yes, sir.
In those rap songs, in fact, did he call out Big Jook?
Yes, sir.
Did he say insulting things about Big Jook?
Yes, sir.
Through the years, has that translated into some violence directed against Dolph?
Yes, sir.
You mentioned 2 incidents. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
To be clear, these are incidents that happened in the past. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Johnson, who's on trial now, was not part of it.
No, sir.
Tell me quickly about those 2 incidents.
1 and 15, we was in Charlotte.
What happened in Charlotte?
We just came to the hotel. We was in the Sprinter.
Sprinter van?
Sprinter van, yes, sir. We was sitting there for about 15, 20 minutes. We ran upstairs. Once we got upstairs, got in the room, 2 more people ran up and said they just shot a by Sprinter.
Bullet holes?
Bullet holes.
A lot of them?
Yes, sir.
Dolph ended up even rapping about it?
Yes, sir.
An act of CMG violence.
Yes, sir.
What was the other incident?
The other incident happened in California when he actually got shot
Dolph got shot.
in California.
Perpetrators affiliated with CMG.
Yes, sir.
You can see where security would be stressful.
Yes, sir.
Protecting not just your client, but it sounds like your friend.
Yes, sir.
It's just a little piece of paper. Defense counsel's seen this. We just passed this forward, Judge. Oh, to the witness. That emblem on that, you familiar with that?
Yes, sir.
Is that CMG?
Yes, sir.
You know, if we just offer that in evidence, to say like somebody said it.
Objection.
This is the letter CMG with Cocaine Music Group under it. Looks like a emblem. We'll mark this as Exhibit 4.
I could publish these 2 exhibits, Sean.
Okay.
It's exhibit 3 and 4 for the record. Thank you. It's just. I published the new exhibits with the logo of PRE, Paper Route Empire, and CMG, Cocaine Music Group.
Yes, sir.
Could have Mr. Blue identify some people real quick in the video itself, Your Honor, if you could stop it for a second. I've spoken with defense counsel, and this video will go ahead and admit into evidence. I don't think we need to mark it right now. It's on the flash drive.
We do.
You-
You don't want to mark it right now?
I don't think we can view it if there's questions, and then we can mark it after he testifies rather than having to load everything back up.
That's fine.
We'll watch a little bit of this, okay? Sure. All right, you can stop there. Are you familiar with this car?
Yes, sir.
Whose car is that?
Young Dolph.
It's one of those new Corvettes.
Yes, sir.
I see that it has a either a paint job or a wrap or something on it. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Tell me about that.
It's just, he wrapped a lot of his cars
Okay.
camouflage.
Okay. So it's like a white and blue sort of camouflage pattern.
No, it's more like white and green.
Okay. And that is something he had several of his vehicles in?
Yes, sir.
All right, you stop it there, Iris. Who is that?
That's young Dolph.
All right. And who is that?
That's his brother.
Is his brother's name Marcus?
Yes, sir.
Do you know Marcus?
Yes, sir.
Has this event had a significant impact on Marcus?
Yes, sir.
Did Marcus sometimes help with Dolph's security?
Yes, sir.
Let's go inside video so we can see it on inside. Is that the car arriving?
Yes, sir.
Do you know where they were arriving from?
No, sir, I don't.
Do you know if Dolph had been to Makita's before?
Yes, sir.
Had you ever been there with him?
No, sir.
Had you ever even tried the cookies there?
No, sir.
He ever talked to you about the cookies?
Yes, sir.
Is that Dolph?
Yes, sir.
The chain around his neck? Is that the PRE chain?
Yes, sir.
The one that we saw in the exhibit?
Yes, sir.
And that's Marcus behind him?
Yes, sir.
Let's go. Happens quick.
Yes, sir.
Mark, last of Marcus exhibits later on in the trial. No further
Any
questions?
objection about the marking of the exhibit?
Sorry, Judge.
Any objection to the marking of the exhibit?
No objection.
Any questions, Mr. Evans?
No question.
Thank you, sir.
Good day, Flush, huh?
You may. time to take a break. Once again, do not talk about what you heard. You've only just heard a small amount of what you're going to hear. So go rest yourself, rest your mind for a little while. Leave all of your notes here, and we'll take a stay in recess.
All rise. This court stands in recess.
Those of you who just came in, please check your cell phones to make sure they're off, please.
Obey the honor.
I am.
Jury's now entered into the courtroom.
You may be seated. We're standing for you. State your next witness.
Cornelius Smith.
Step this way, sir. Stand right here. Face your honor, raise your right hand.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Merci.
All right, Mr. Smith, tell me your name
Cornelius Schmidt,
and spell the first name
CORNELIUS,
and the last name.
SMITH.
Now, there's a microphone next to you to your right, but you don't have to worry about it. Church. You can look out toward me, keep your voice up, so I can hear you back here, okay?
Yes, sir.
And when I ask a question, or when the defense attorney asks a question, or if the judge asks a question, you've got to verbalize your answer, okay? So shaking the head and everything, I know what it means.
Yes, sir.
But she's taking down what you say, and so we need it like that.
Gotcha.
All right. How old are you?
I'm 34.
Where are you from?
I'm from Memphis, Tennessee.
What neighborhood?
Like on Vine here.
Okay. Like what streets did you grow up on?
Off Lamar and Sims.
All right. You got a family?
Yes, sir. I have 5 children still living. I lost my son in March of 2020.
Okay. And let's talk about 2020 because, well, that was a terrible thing, right?
Yes, sir.
How old was he?
He was 9 at the time.
And that had an impact on everybody.
Yes, sir.
Had an impact on you.
Yes, sir.
It caused you to take up some old habits.
Yes, sir. I went back to popping pills and not caring about nothing.
Before 2020, were you working?
I was working in schools in Germantown.
What'd you do for the schools in
I was a
Germantown?
janitor.
Did you do good at that job?
Yes, sir.
Your son dies, you say you start popping pills.
Yes, sir. Oxycodone and ecstasy.
Street drugs.
Yes, sir.
Did you start hanging back in your old neighborhood?
Yes, sir. Started hanging around a lot of old friends.
All right. Some of those old friends trouble?
We all in trouble. I'm gonna say that. We all in trouble.
And I'm looking here, Cornelius, at your criminal record. You were convicted of aggravated assault in 2011, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Convicted of misdemeanor drugs in 2014?
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry, 2012.
12.
Case started in 2011 and ended in 2012.
Yes, sir.
That was misdemeanor drugs.
Yes, sir.
And then resisting official detention in 2014.
Yes, sir.
That same Cornelius Smith.
Yes, sir.
And you're presently charged in this case with conspiracy to commit murder and with murder. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And you have an attorney in this case. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And is he in the courtroom? Let me get out of your
Yes,
way.
sir.
Okay. What promises have I made to you with regard to your testimony today?
No.
Have I told you that you're not going to testify and walk out of here?
Yes, you told me that.
Do you know that you're going to prison?
Yes, sir.
Have I told you that it's very important, though, for you to tell the truth?
Yes, sir.
I told you it's important to tell the truth because I said so,
Yes, sir.
and because the judge will evaluate whether or not you told the truth.
Right.
And have I told you it's in your best interest to tell the truth?
Yes, sir.
Are you here to tell the truth?
Yes, sir.
I want to skip forward. Okay? We're going to go back to everything, but I want to skip forward. Tell me about the day that you were arrested for this case.
It was my daughter's birthday, actually, and I was out. I had took her some cake and ice cream to school for her birthday, and the U.S. Marshals they were trailing me the whole time. I didn't know that they were trailing me because I had saw Govan the day before, and he was telling me that, police was on to us or whatever, and he asked me when the last time I spoke to Justin, and he was saying, I was like, it's been a minute. So he was like, they just ran in Justin's spot the night before, and he said that they been shooting at him, and that I need to get rid of my phone because they own us. And the next day, I was locked up, like,
Police,
locked up.
police captured you? Police captured you that day?
Next day.
Did they get your phone that day from you?
They ain't get it from me. I left it with my children's mother or whatever.
They get your phone from your children's mother?
Yes, sir.
So you didn't throw it away like Govan told you to?
Nah, I ain't threw it away. I gave it to her. So,
Now, when the police first arrest you, I mean at the very start, do you say, hey, I want to tell you the truth about this whole thing?
no.
Alright.
I ain't know you did.
Okay. Did they interview you right after they arrested you?
Yeah, they interviewed me in Mississippi.
Okay. Did you tell them the truth or the lie?
I told them a lie.
Okay. At some point after you're arrested, did you decide to tell the truth?
Yeah, once I came to my senses and Justin had wrote me a kite. Somebody. Justin.
So let me tell you, when you hear another lawyer speak up and object, that means you stop talking. Okay? And you'll be instructed to either move on or to another question. Okay?
And I think some the objection is going to be hearsay. So let me try to get you. Let's try to back up, okay? So you said after you arrested, you came to your senses. Is that correct?
Correct.
And you say that Justin, is that the defendant in this case?
Yes, sir.
Had written you something that you called
a kite.
Okay. Okay. Without saying what was in that kite, and that's a letter, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Without saying in that letter, after you received that letter, did you decide to tell the truth?
Right.
And what did you do once you decided to tell the truth?
I had spoke with my lawyer.
And thereafter, have you met a few times with detectives?
Yes.
And have you met, we count those 2 minutes right back here, I guess 3 or 4 times with me, is that correct?
Yes.
Would it be fair to say you did that because you realized you had been caught?
Yeah, I've been caught and I got a conscience too. Now they don't wait my senses. Yeah, I got a conscience.
I'm going to play a video up here, Cornelius. You can turn a little bit, see it once we start playing.
for the record, you're playing what's been marked as, or will be marked as, exhibit number 5.
You can stop it right there. All right, Miss, what are we looking at?
That's the day that we had saw young Dolph and little Pootie and Makitas.
All right, so whose car is that?
That's young Dolph's car.
All right, and you say we, who saw this car?
Me and Justin.
Well, let's back up then and tell me, how do you know Justin?
Through Govan.
All right, and who is Govan?
Ananda Govan Quick. We know him by Quick.
Okay, who is Quet?
Associate.
All right, you say associate, is he younger or older than you?
Older.
What neighborhood does he hang out in?
Orange Mountain.
Does he live over there?
Yes, sir, he did.
Do you know what street his house is on?
Bragg.
Are you familiar with that street?
Yes, sir.
Did you ever buy drugs from Mr. Govan?
Yes, I brought ecstasy.
Okay, would he sell you ecstasy pills? You ever heard the term like old head?
Nah.
Okay. Would you consider him sort of a older criminal figure in the neighborhood?
Yeah, I call him like a bro.
Okay. Did you have another guy in that neighborhood you used to hang out with too?
Yeah, Big Bobby.
Big Bobby. Is that Bobby Carter?
Bobby Carter, yes, sir.
How often would you be over there on Bradley Street?
I don't know, that's just about every day.
Okay. So this was a hangout area, and you would buy ecstasy from Quet.
Quick.
All right. How is it that you met Justin through Quet?
Just, like, being around, basically. Being around.
Would Justin be around Quet too?
Yeah, he'll be around quick.
Do you know why Justin would be around Quet?
They look at each other like brothers.
Not have to be autopsy pictures of the victim. It's so stipulated and approved by the court.
I'll grab that from your clerk.
Right, let her.
First witness. And then the final
And at some
thing.
point you can read that to the jury.
Yes, ma'am. We'll do it with the corpus witness, who'll be our first witness.
Okay.
So Ms. Williams can get that from your clerk here in a second. The final thing, this is, Mr. Evans and I have both worked hard and had numerous meetings with each other in an attempt to sort of go ahead and address and with regard to pre-trial, many of pre-trial sort of matters. So let me put one thing on the record to sort of allay any concerns Mr. Evans may have, but also give the court the heads up. And it may be that with a couple of these witnesses, before they actually testify, we may need to have the jury out so your honor can admonish the witnesses with regard to one thing. There are other acts of violence. I think I mentioned other acts of violence that are related to this case. That at least two of the prospective witnesses are aware of, were present for, and these are acts of violence in which Mr. Johnson also personally engaged. Whether or not those are relevant to this case, it's the state's intention not to put on evidence or elicit testimony with regard to these other acts in this trial. And that's something Mr. Evans and I have talked about sort of at length, and we've come to sort of that understanding with each other. And so before that particular witness testifies, I think it'd be smart to have the jury out and just instruct the witness again that we're not going to talk about those other crimes. Obviously, that's for our case in chief and for direct. Where cross-examination goes or whatever is, a different story. But I want to lay any concerns. I won't be talking about other crimes or other acts of violence in my opening or anything like that.